This is not, a political party or a political rival saying this. No less than the Supreme Court of India today has come down on your government saying it is your job to fix the stubble burning problem. And you have to do it now. And it can't be a political blame game all the time. What is your response to the Supreme Court and also to the people of Delhi who are asking you those very same questions that the Supreme Court today asked of you?
Thanks, Doctor. First of all, I'd like to, acknowledge that any pollution, any harm that is being caused, we take our side of the responsibility. We are committed to working to reduce pollution, and I'm going to speak with a lot of sincerity and humility. So I will not do politicking. But having said that, it is important to understand that this is not just a Delhi problem or a Punjab problem. This is a North India problem. And I think any environmental expert would also tell us that it's not about, it's not about shifting blame to anybody else. But the fact is that we have to look at how all the governments, whether it is the government of Delhi, Punjab, Haryana, UP, and the central government, what is it that they have done in this time that has resulted in, where we are today? And it's not a matter of 1 year, 2 years. That, we have unfortunately reached this situation. I am reporting to you that we have worked day and night in Punjab to reduce the farm fires by 50 to 60% this year. And I can assure you that we are on it, and we will make sure that some of these problems that are very deeply rooted in the agricultural practices, at least from our side, we will make sure that we provide alternatives to the farmer.
The problem is, when you say that farm fires in Punjab have come down, there's also a bit of disingenuity there, because this year what has happened is, because of the delayed rains, the sowing season has been delayed, and therefore the stubble burning has been delayed. So what normally used to happen in the last 2 weeks of October, that's now shifted to the first 2 weeks of November. So now is when you're going to see much more farm fires. As I showed in that graphic before we came to this discussion, 3,200 plus fires happened on a single day. On Sunday. That's the highest for a single day number of incidents of farm fires. So clearly, you are shifting the goalpost by saying, oh, you've done everything you can, 50% come down. No, it will not be 50% come down by the end of this Parali burning season.
Not at all, actually. I'm not shifting the blame at all. In fact, I'm starting out by saying that we do take our share of the responsibility, and we'll tell you the steps that we have taken and that we want to take. We need short-term and long-term measures to resolve this. Please understand. And whether it is the short-term measures or the long-term measures, at least we have something to tell the people what we have done. Can you ask the BJP spokesperson what Haryana has done or what UP has done? Look, farm fire, Parali burning is a very deep-rooted agricultural problem. And we are taking along the farmers, we are trying to provide an alternative, unlike, let's say, Haryana, who are filing FIRs against the farmers.
By the way, the law in Punjab, there is a law in Punjab, and this is preceding the Aam Aadmi Party's time there. When Amrinder Singh was in power, he brought this law, 5,000 rupees fine and simple jail term for any farmer who's found stubble burning. Nobody implements that because there's a simple reason. In this country, nobody wants to touch the farmers. The farmers are a vote bank. That's whether it's for the BJP or the Aam Aadmi Party or the Congress or any other party, Akali Dal, that's the simple reality. Whereas Delhiites breathing toxic air are not a vote bank.
No.
It's a 2, 3, 4 week problem, and Delhiites will forget about it, and so will the Aam Aadmi Party. There's no political cost to pay. That's the reality. But let me ask Shazia Ilmi to respond to what the Aam Aadmi Party has been saying, that while they're trying to fix Punjab, what are you doing in Haryana? What are you doing in Uttar Pradesh? Your party is in power in those states, and those states also have farm fires, not to the extent that Punjab has, but certainly they do have farm fires.
Yeah, so if you were to look at figures, it would be 3% of the fires in Punjab that would attribute to Haryana. So 3% is the percentage of Haryana farm fires compared to the bigger number. But let's not even go there. Now, this is classic Aam Aadmi Party playbook. When you found absconding, not responding, ineffective, completely useless, at the wrong side of administration and governance or implementation of basic schemes, what do? You make it into an ugly political slugfest. I want to tell everybody this is
That's
beyond
very
politics.
rich coming
This
from
is
the
about
BJP
public health. Let me
spokesperson.
No,
finish.
no, one second, one second. One second, one at a time. Let Shazia speak. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. So I did not. So this is classic Aam Aadmi Party. On every issue, this is what they say. But others are doing it. This is exactly what the Supreme Court clarified and specified today. That, listen, this is the same party in power, both the places. Not just that, something that people are not mentioning now, but even the MCD in Delhi, which used to be responsible for water sprinklers and other things, is also in under Aam Aadmi Party's jurisdiction, and it is under their control. So I don't see any reason why it should be about a conflation of issues. So it'll become about vehicular pollution, it'll become about construction. There's a cause and there's an effect. What is the cause? Everybody knows it is the parali, the stubble burning that is happening. So let's just address that, which is exactly what Supreme Court has said. And not just that, Bhagwant Mann's own constituency, as somebody pointed out, in Sangrur, is burning right now. Arvind Kejriwal and Bhagwant Mann are roaming around all over the countryside for political tourism and trying to get votes. I think it's highly unethical, ineffective, and rich of the Environment Minister Gopal Rai to say, oh, now that Supreme Court has said that, we will study it. Is there any time to study? Isn't it shameful? That's something we should have been prepared for, and because this is something that afflicts us. This is 9th year running. That instead of this work being done 3 months earlier, it is being done today. I mean, it is so shockingly pathetic and irresponsible. And they are just useless.
I think it's high time. It's high time. One second, Abhinandan, one second, please. I think it's high time that the people of Delhi who voted for the Aam Aadmi Party, they voted your party in power, Abhinandita, and this is a perennial issue. It's not a one-year problem. This has been happening ever since you came to power for the last 9 years. The point is you need to fix it. You can't say UP is doing this and Haryana is doing this. Suddenly what is Delhi's problem has become a North India problem. No, come on. You know, accept some responsibility and do something about it. Even the Supreme Court is asking you to do something about it. Let me.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
Can I respond?
Just 10 seconds. I want to say something that, you know, if this was a matter, if the center was responsible or Haryana was responsible or Rajasthan was responsible, then tell me, why did Arvind Kejriwal promise this and that he would make it better, and not just that, blame Captain Amrinder when he was in power.
Yeah.
If it was not in his control, then why blame Captain Amrinder before you fight elections?
No,
Once
absolutely.
you come to power,
when you were campaigning in Punjab, you said, हमें पंजाब में सत्ता में आने दो, हम एक हफ्ते में बंद कर देंगे, एक महीने में बंद कर देंगे. You haven't done that. You're in power in Punjab for over a year now.